Welcome back, Captains and Admirals, to another video with a funny muffler. Today, we're on Shatter, Domination, and we're in the French legendary cruiser, Colbert. The Azurine girls talk way too much. So yeah, we've got St. Louis on Colbert. So I don't have the Bonjour ability active because Colbert doesn't have a main battery booster. That was a good start. So, anyway, back to the Colbert. So, the overview of this ship, it's reloader, above average main battery reload speed. Nimble aim, above average main battery traverse speed, gives an edge in close quarters. And guns are plenty. And she does have a lot of guns. High number of guns allow for a lot of damage from a single salvo. I wouldn't go that far unless it's a destroyer. So, she's armed with... Let's take a look. So she's got 8 twin 127mm main guns. So they got a 2.6 second reload time, 7.1 second 180 turn time, 18 kilometer maximum range, 2100 HE maximum damage, and fire setting chance of 10%. And the amount of shells you can put out in this thing is absolutely crazy. She's also quite maneuverable as well. Maneuverability is 620 meters turning circle and a rudder shift of 7 seconds. Top speed at 35 knots. She does have an engine boost, so the engine boost will take her to about 40. But yeah, St. Louis is going to talk a lot while we're shooting. A lot. Just lower the volume of that slightly because it's quite loud. But this ship is adorned in my super tester camo, so get to show it off a bit. Oh, we got to do the Matrix here. Oh, dude, that was close. That was really close, and I took a clip as well. I was like, damn. But yeah, that was pretty close. So modernizations that my ship has is aiming systems mod 1, steering gears mod 2, concealment mod 1, and main battery mod 3. Just a standard, it's not epic or anything. So I just used my steel to purchase Missouri, so got to get up with that steel again now. Save up for Salem. And then I'll start doing some more epic and legendary mods then after that. So St. Louis is a 15-2 commander. So, Might of Iris Liber. Cooldown with consumables minus 2.55%. Main battery reload time minus 2.55% as well. I also have Beyond Range, plus 10% range. Igniter, plus 3% fire chance. Voracious increases movement speed by 4%. I could change it to Sponge, but this thing isn't exactly good at taking damage anyway. And instead of Bonjour, I have Steer Clear. So it reduces our rudder shift our rudder shift time, and steering gear repair time. And then I have refill station as well then. It reduces our reload by 5% and we get an extra 10% range when near an allied ship. My inspirations are Francesco Membelli and Nikolai Kunezsov. I can never say that name. So yeah, so far the battle's been quite up and down. I've had to lower it again because it's still very, very loud. Incredibly loud. We've got the Schlieffen here, and we do not have the armor in this thing to take that Schlieffen on. Even the second age will start tearing us apart. So we really need to turn and get away from him. We do have shells coming in now, AP. Oof. It didn't kill us. surprisingly. They do a lot of damage, though. But as you can tell, we're just lobbing shells at this guy. Shells don't have the fastest velocity, so they do kind of fall down then towards the end quite slowly. But yeah, we really need to get rid of this Schlieffen. I think we're the only ship shooting at it. But one good thing, because it's Schlieffen, it's only got so many DCs. Well, that means we do have the potential to set permafires on him, unless he has fight fire with fire, which will be a concern to us. Because it'll also reduce our fire damage per tick as well. So we're having shells out on the Schlieffen. So that Yoshino, he's quite far away and he's heading away from us. I'm not sure if it'd be worthwhile shooting him. Always take a couple of pot shots, but with the engine boost, we'll be able to catch up with him quite easily. The problem is the Yoshino's guns. He's going to punch through us no matter what way we're looking. So if I get the armor layout. So basically, for legendary tier, we have no armor. So our forend plating is 32. So we can bounce cruisers and things like that. I think 32 bounces 16 inch as well. But you know, it's not just that we do have a fairly large superstructure, and the superstructure is all 19 millimeters. So we would end up eating a huge amount of HE into our superstructure anyway. And plus the armor's on the armor that's on the side as well, the belt armor. So it's 32, so if we're angled, it's not going to be too bad, but you don't really want to risk it because there are going to be ships that overmatch, and if you're not confident in the ships you're fighting, you're going to end up eating a load of damage, if not getting citadeled and sent back to port. You know, I would never suggest going broadside this thing. You just want to keep moving. You want to keep moving, and you just want to wiggle. You just want to keep that rudder swaying back and forth. You've got plenty of guns. If they're not looking at you, by all means, you blast away. But as soon as you see their guns start turning, you need to start thinking evasive. So, with ships with really big, you know, heavy shells, you know, like the Yamato, things like that, they're going to punch clean through your bow. It might overmatch you completely and just, you know, overpenetrate you. I doubt it, though, especially at longer ranges. But the AP on this thing isn't bad. At close range, you can tear up cruisers pretty nastily. I haven't had a chance of getting too close to battleships because this Musashi's closing on us now, and I don't really want to fight him because we haven't really got many allies nearby. Okay, well, we haven't got any allies nearby because he's about to pop his clogs. And there goes the Yamato, he goes down. And before I had this ship, I was always under the impression that this ship had torpedoes. But it doesn't. And I was actually quite shocked. Because I remember looking at the side of it and I was like, it must have like torpedoes inside the hull. And it doesn't, it's a lifeboat. And I felt like a proper dumbass. But there's the Shimikaz. Managed to do a good bit of damage to him. I honestly don't think it would be worthwhile staying to try and kill him because that Musashi is coming closer. And there is another Musashi as well. I think like Yoshino's still kicking as well. But we haven't played too bad so far, so we've got 3 defense, a crit, 8 fires, 210 hits, and 2 detects. So I think we're playing pretty well. You know, as a rule of thumb, I always set myself the target of trying to do at least, you know, depending on the ship you're in, at least your health and damage. So, you know, if you're in a battleship, you at least want to do your amount of hit points in damage. You know, if you're a cruiser, probably put double your hit points. And if you're a destroyer, I'd say at least triple. So I've started using that as a bit of a rule of thumb for me. So I don't know if you guys agree with that, but that's kind of how I'm going to try and base my games off now and see if I can achieve those targets. So someone's got a 4.4 range. We are pulling away. There's a cruiser behind us as well. No, it wasn't the Sheen, it was the Minotaur. The Schlieffen did get him. Close quarters and the Schlieffen is, you know, let's be fair, 11 kilometers. So, it's the Alaska behind us. He just activated his radar. He spotted the Musashi. Now, is the Musashi going to chase us around the corner, or is he going to get distracted by the Alaska and attempt to engage him? Because if he does, what we're doing now is we can just back up, hold position, and just start blasting him. But I was thinking maybe the other Musashi would come around this side. He hasn't. That was my thinking in that moment. Also, the Shimikaz has moved away as well because we're not spotted. There's the Shimikaz now up north near our destroyer. Not sure where our destroyer is off the top of my head. Right, so Musashi is in range. We can get hits on him. So shells are flying out. He is turning his guns to us. He's firing. Ooh. Oh. He got a couple of glancing blows, but most of his shells landed to our right. And we're just going to slowly chip him away now, set another fire. And you're looking and you can see now 300, 300, 300, 600, 300, and it's just constantly popping up. And the damage racks up extremely quickly. And even if you're not damaging them, you could still set them on fire. So the Musashi does go down. We did lose our destroyer to the Shimikaz, which is unfortunate. So that Musashi is moving towards where our Schlieffen is. Near A. Destroyer is capped in C. I think the best move for us now is just to try and see if we can cut the destroyer off in C. So, I'm not sure where the destroyer would be in C. He's going to be to the northern side. But I'm not sure if he's going to be to the left or to the right of the sea cap. So, at first off, I was convinced. I said, he's got to be in the left. I can see his smoke. I saw the torpedoes. I was like, I'm going to head there. He must be there. But what I was thinking, maybe if I go through there, what if he's, you know, we fired more torpedoes down there. You're not going to have much room to maneuver down that small little gap. So I just didn't think it was worth it. But you'll see now in a minute. I do have a change of heart. I start turning. And I'm like, yeah, let's go through, and then it was like torpedo warning. What if he's got torps coming down that small narrow path? And then I get like a rush of shit to the brain, and I'm like, yeah, shit, we need to turn. So, slam it hard, right? And I started doing the beeping as well. But, no, it was not to pass. So, C is contested. He has started to move away. He's left the cap. So, he's probably just headed straight north, personally. I think that's where he's gone. You know, I think he's literally just legged it. He's gone. And I don't think we're going to find him. We haven't got enough time to flip C. We do have 101,000 damage though, so you know, we've had a really respectable game. So I think we've played pretty well, personally. I haven't played this ship too much yet. I wasn't sure if I'd like this or the Worcester more. I still quite like the Worcester because of the radar and everything. But this thing is pretty strong as well. The thing is really strong. Didn't do bad. We came third, 2,300 base XP. And to be fair, most of our team played really well. But on that note, thank you so much for watching, guys. If you did enjoy the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you didn't like the video, feel free to dislike it. Leave a comment, some criticism. I'll try and improve. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Take care and have a fantastic rest of your day.